everyone. This is Dr.KVN Prasad. Welcome to another video on astrology and Vastu. In the whole Baba series, today we are going to talk about the fifth house. Fifth house, the core karakatva of fifth house means you have to remember two things. Number one, intelligence, right? So whatever we learn, whatever we observe, right? Learning is, please note that learning means not just you go to the college and then learn, right? It is like whatever we observe, experience, observe things and learn through our experience. All that is also part of learning. Whatever we observe, learn, unless there is intelligence, you won't be able to apply whatever you learned when that situation arises, when the need arises, right? So that is why the fifth house is the very important, because it denotes the intelligence. Okay, that is number one. Second karakatva is children. Okay, so children. So if somebody, we all like, I mean, any living species in the world has this reproductive system, right? You produce, you reproduce, right? You have the babies. So that is represented by the fifth house. So children, intelligence, those are the two core things. But what happens is the other karakatvas are also there, like love, right? So nowadays, especially in Indian context, earlier the marriages were arranged marriages. Now you have a love marriages situation developing, right? That all represents by fifth house, love and relationships. Okay. Artistic. If somebody is very artistic, right? He or she wants to succeed in the creative field. Okay, it could be anything, doesn't matter. That is fifth house. Sports. So we see all cricket, basketball, volleyball, whatever, kabaddi, all these sports, people indulge in sports activities and then be successful or whatever it is, right? So that also represented by the fifth house. Any extracurricular activities is fifth house. See, intelligence is also fifth house. Extracurricular activities, sports, artistic capabilities, all that is also fifth house. What happens is you must have seen, right? When it becomes too extreme, right? And if people are in loving other person so deep, if that love doesn't materialize, they go to the extreme step of committing suicide, right? So that is the negative side, bad side of this fifth house. If it is so strong or too negative, then they will start experiencing that, because they get a failure in that area, and then they take that as extreme step. Same thing, right? Basically like fanatism, right? Fanatic, that comes from this fifth house, because they go to that extreme. They take anything extreme, whether it is love relationship, whether it is a sports fan, or if the person becomes a fan of some movie star or whatever, they go to that extreme level. That and all is from fifth house. Okay. And the other thing is like speculation, gambling, betting. People play cards, people go for horse races, or people often buy lottery tickets. All that, anything gambling is also fifth house. So fifth house has to be very, very strong. I mean, strong is good, but if it goes towards a negative, that becomes a problem. Okay, fifth house also represents the religious activity, right? If somebody wants to be religious, spirituality is also fifth house. All the the popular babas, all those people will have a strong fifth house. And fifth house also, people call it as a purva punyasthan. right? That represents how much of punyam we have in from the past lives, right? That also represented by the fifth house. So fifth house has got many dimensions and very many karakatwas. Okay, every house has many, but this house also has a lot of moving parts here, a lot of critical areas here, right? If it goes to extreme, that's what I said. Like people take the extreme step. So hope you like this video. We'll catch up on another day on another topic. Thank you.